Hi guys, so I'm doing a baking video today and I'm obviously starting off with this galaxy brownie. So I'm just got the brownie mix obviously, and then next I'm going to get this butter and kind of like butter the tin up. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm doing this voiceover and I've never done a voiceover before, so please excuse if it's gone wrong. So yeah, I'm just buttering it up, like trying to do it one-handed. I'm not doing it very well, so I just kind of like do my best, and then I just come off the camera and just do it, and then I go and set the oven to however much it's supposed to be. I don't have a clue. I kind of just wing baking. It says on the back here, preheat the oven, which I've done. Grease a 6" by 10" rectangular thing. Well, this is the best. This is the only one I had, so you'll have to do. Empty the brownie mixture into a bowl. Done. Now I need to add egg, oil and water to the mix. So yeah, I try and crack an egg into the thing one-handed, and I think I did it very well, may I add. Then I added the oil and then I just mixed it all together the best I could with one hand, and then obviously I stopped and did it properly. And then that's when we got on to the actual mixture. I don't know if this is what the mixture should look like or not. For some reason I thought like it was supposed to be a little bit more liquidy, but I'm not too sure. One more tiny bit of water, and this is what it looks like. And now I'm just going to shove it all in here. This bit is just a random clip that I tried to do, and then I started talking to my mum about Miss Trunchbull. Just listen to it, it sounds so weird.
Mum, did that just say Miss Trunchbull?
Get down. If he's not allowed, then why should you be? Get down.
Mum, what's Miss Trunchbull's real name? No, she's not. Because remember, right at the end of Matilda's like, what? Oh yeah, thanks.
So obviously I said thanks to my mum for telling me the answer, because it was actually annoying me, you know, when something just gets on your nerve. Anyway, I think it's a little bit too big, but I'm not really that bothered, as long as they come out good. Put them in the oven. Bloop. Set timer for, no, definitely not that long. For 20 minutes? How long does it have to be? 18 to 20 minutes. That will do then. So these are the finished products. I thought they were pretty nice, and Kaylee asked me to make some more, like, in the future, so they must have been nice for Kaylee to ask for some more, which I'm pretty happy with. I got some milk at my brownie, and that was pretty much it for that night. So a couple of days after that, I wanted to make some cupcakes, so I got all my ingredients, my vanilla extract, what? I got all my ingredients anyway, so then I started with the cupcake cases and put them in, obviously, the cupcake tin, and I just obviously put all of them in, like, you know, not that hard. I was supposed to make cupcakes the day that I make brownies, but I didn't have any ice and sugar. So I put butter and sugar in a little dish, not really that little. Tried to mix it up the best I can with one hand, but I couldn't. And then I mixed it up, added an egg with one hand as well. Mixed that, oh, I did 2 eggs, sorry. I don't know why I just said sorry like that, but anyway, I put the flour in the sieve, and then I started like sieving it. I think it's pretty hard to like do that anyway, so I did it, mixed it all up, and it looked pretty okay to me. I love eating this, it's so nice. I know you shouldn't, but it's nice. And then I asked Kaylee to film me putting the actual cake mixture into the cake, what they called, I don't know what they're called, I forgot now. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. So I put them in like one by one. I try not to fill them up too much, but then I also like filling them up quite a lot. I don't know, like I try and find a balance between it, but my cakes usually turn up okay. I don't use no scales or anything like that. I just go off with what I can do and what I have been doing since I was a little girl, so I just kind of wing it all. These are the cakes in the tin, and then I go and put them in the oven. This time my dog wasn't there, so thank you Ethel for not stalking me. And then for some reason it's taken me ages to actually shut them. Then I try and focus it and it doesn't really work. And then now the cakes are out. And then I go and make these cakes as well. And then them cakes are out. And then I start like saying that these are supposed to be red, but they turned out brown, which I was so confused about. And then I also put like little chocolate chips in them as well to make them, you know, a little bit more different to the other batch that I made previously. I've just got the butter and the icing sugar.
and a little bit of vanilla extract and put it in this bowl here to make the icing. Now I'm going to be getting a fork and basically getting the end of it and putting it down the piping bag to make it kind of like red and white, if that makes sense.
So to be quite honest, I saw this a couple times like on like social media where like you try and get it to like swirl. So I decided to try it myself with red as it's like a Christmassy colour. I did want red and green, but I couldn't find green dye. Well, food dye anyway. And then my phone starts falling down the table and now you have this lovely angle of me and I never even realised. So you just have this angle for me like for a bit. And then I'm actually showing you at this point what it genuinely looks like, and personally, I think I could have added a bit more dye to it, but I was just too scared that it was too much. So then that's me actually icing them. Personally, I think I'm actually pretty good at icing. And as you can see here, this is what I was meaning about it being like swirly, like red and white. That's what I meant about like adding a bit more red for him to be better. So and then I start doing the like decorations, and as you can see by the third cake there, I put way too much of it on, and when I was doing it I was like, oh my god, I've just wrecked that cake, but you know, it's pretty alright, it don't mean anything. And then I start putting the green ones on as well. That's why I wanted the green dye, so they would go with the green decorations, but I couldn't find any, so this pretty much had to do. I think that it looks really cute now. It looks like so Christmassy and I actually love it. I loved the way it like looked, and then I started to put little tiny candy canes in it, red and white ones, and it looked so cute. So I didn't realise I was recording this, but you have this lovely angle of me picking a cake, and then I picked a cake. Then I tried to unwrap the cake with one hand. It took me forever, but I actually genuinely did do it. Then I picked the cake up, show you guys it. Then next minute I'm eating it, and that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Bye everyone, until next time.